This is LAD reporting, bringing you verified developments from around the world. NASA Administrator Sean Duffy says the Trump administration plans to place a working nuclear fission reactor on the moon by the end of the decade, calling it part of a strategic race with China. In his words, "We're in a race with China to the moon." Duffy explains that a reactor could be more valuable than planting a flag. It would create a protected zone, securing key areas like craters with frozen water. NASA's plan builds on decades of space nuclear technology. Since the 1960s, it has used special generators powered by decaying isotopes like plutonium-238. These produces up to 100 watts and have powered missions like Apollo, Voyager, and Pioneer. The proposed lunar reactors are far more powerful. Using uranium-238, they could produce up to 100 kilowatts. That is enough for a few dozen homes on Earth. Multiple units would be needed to power a moon base. Nuclear power is seen as essentiality for long lunar stays. Nights last 14 Earth days, making solar unreliable. Fossil fuels cannot work in the moon's vacuum. The Kilopower project proved small reactor technology. In 2022, NASA gave $5 million to 3 teams to create 40-kilowatt designs. The goal is a system weighing 6 tons, fitting inside a 13-foot wide, 20-foot-long cylinder. It must run for 10 years without maintenance or refueling. Sebastian Corbisiero from the Idaho National Laboratory says space reactors must be as small and light as possible to launch. Corbisiero believes a lunar reactor is a key step toward powering Mars missions. His 2023 study concluded that surface nuclear power is required for a sustainable lunar presence. The contracts went to 3 groups: Lockheed Martin with BWXT, Westinghouse with Aerojet Rocketdyne, and X Energy with Maxar and Boeing. X Energy plans to use its own fuel instead of NASA's usual HALEU uranium. The likely design will use a Stirling engine to turn heat into electricity, with a meltdown-proof liquid sodium cooling system. Corbisiero says the 5-year target is possible if the Artemis program advances and funding continues. On Earth, microreactors cost billions. Duffy says the benefits outweigh the cost. China plans its Chang'e 8 mission in 2029 to test robotic lunar base construction. Both countries aim for the moon's polar regions, rich in sunlight and ice. Duffy says, "We have ice there, we have sunlight there, we want to get there first and claim that for America." This has been a LAD reporting update. Stay informed, stay aware.